Hey guys, it's Nicole and welcome to today's video. I wanted to get on here and do a quick video about the things that I did differently, the cycle that we got at our big positive, as opposed to some of our cycles where we didn't get a positive. Now, I'm not saying that these things are what got us our positive. Like, there's obviously lots of variables in the whole IVF thing, but these are the things that I did differently to the other cycles. So I just wanted to get on here and give you guys a quick update. First thing I'm going to show you is all the vitamins that I was taking during that cycle. The first one is the Blackmores Pregnancy Gold. This one contains the folic acid, iodine, DHA, vitamin D and low constipation iron. It also doesn't smell too bad. I noticed that a lot of the pregnancy multis like really stunk, and this is one that I found that I really liked. I've tried others, but this is definitely the one that I found worked best for me. The second thing that I was on was a fish oil, and I was just on the 1,000 milligrams. My fertility specialist didn't want me to have any more than 1,000, so I was just on one of those a day. The next one is the coenzyme Q10, and I'm pretty sure I was on 2 of these a day. I think originally I was just taking 1, but the fertility specialist wanted me to be on 2 of those a day. The next one was zinc, and I'm pretty sure I was probably just on 1 of these a day. What color are they? Yeah, I was just on 1 of these a day. I was taking a vitamin C gummy purely because I was just over taking tablets, so it was just easier for me to take the vitamin C in gummy form. I was also on vitamin E. That's going to focus there. I was also on the vitamin E, and I was on 1 of those a day. I was on low dose aspirin as well, or baby aspirin, 100 milligrams. I was on this once a day as well. I was also on the Megafol, which is the folic acid. And that has 5 milligrams of folic acid in it. And then the last one that I was on was just a B complex. And I was on 1 of those a day as well. The smell of those, sorry. Since I've got my big fat positive, I've cut out a lot of those. I was on the low dose aspirin. I think I continued these for a few weeks after I got the positive result, and then I just slowly weaned off them. So at the moment, the only thing I'm taking is the pregnancy gold, and I've added in iron and vitamin C as well because my iron levels are really low. I have to say I'm not very good at taking this because you've got to take it on an empty stomach and that sort of thing. So it's a lot easier said than done, but I really need to increase my dosage of this. And I was taking fish oil for the first few weeks as well, but just with morning sickness and stuff that's been happening, I've just really struggled getting tablets down, and to be honest, just talking about them now is kind of making me feel a bit sick. So I'm just taking like what I feel is essential, and then as I feel better I'll probably add in a few things just to be getting a few extra vitamins, but at the moment I'm just taking what I can. And even sorry, I just feel really sick now. Even some days I can't even get this into me, which I know is bad, but I really do try, and I'd rather, you know, just not take it than make me sick all day. So that's what I was doing in terms of vitamin. In terms of acupuncture, I went throughout my cycling. So while I was on all my injections, I was seeing my acupuncturist weekly, and then I went for a like a post egg pickup / pre-transfer acupuncture because I had a 3-day transfer, and then I had a session of acupuncture straight after my transfer. I don't think it was on the same day, It was either on the same day or the day after, and then I went a few days after that, so I actually did 2 sessions in that first week, and then weekly after. And I have to say, after my second acupuncture session, that night was a night that I felt so much cramping, which in my mind is when things were happening, because before that I'd had a little bit of cramping, but this was just crazy. I definitely knew that something was going on, and once I found out that I had a positive and that sort of thing, I definitely felt like that was when everything was happening. Apart from that, I did continue to go to the gym. I didn't go as frequently as I would have normally. Like normally, if I wasn't cycling and stuff, I'd probably try to go like 3 times a week, and I think I probably only went once a week. I was still working and that sort of thing, which was the same as my previous cycles. The only other thing that I can think of that we did differently was that we did BD during our 2-week wait. So I don't remember exactly at what stage it was, but it was some stage after transfer. I think it was probably within the first few days, and I know that there is definitely very mixed opinions about this. I know a lot of women are told by their fertility specialist that they shouldn't be having sex at all during the 2-week wait, and then you get lots of ladies that are told that it's completely fine, and yeah, so there's definitely very mixed opinions about this. From what we were told by our fertility specialist was that it was completely safe to have sex in the 2-week wait, and even the scientist at our fertility clinic did mention that it can sometimes help with implantation. So I mean, for us, if we didn't feel comfortable doing it, we wouldn't have, and obviously, I mean, I don't know if it did help us get our positive, but like I said, it certainly didn't hinder anything. So that's what we did. Obviously it's not for everyone, and depending on what your fertility issues are and that sort of stuff, like it might not be advised that you have sex in the 2-week wait. So everybody is different, and I guess you kind of just got to take the advice that your fertility specialist gives you. Overall, that's about the only things that we did differently this round. Otherwise we were on the same medications. Obviously my dosage during stimulating was increased, but I was still on progesterone for the same amount of time and that sort of thing. So everything else was the same. It was basically just the change in vitamins, the acupuncture, and the baby dancing. So that was what we did to get our big fat positive. Obviously you don't know which of these things, if any, cause us to get our big fat positive, but when it comes time for baby number 2, I'll probably be doing exactly the same sort of things. I'll be on the same vitamins, continue to do acupuncture and all those sort of things. I think definitely I will be on the low dose aspirin, because I feel like that really did play a role. Especially just because of the endometriosis issues that I have. I think that really helped. Obviously everybody's different, and what works for one person is not going to work for the next, but I just thought I'd make a quick video to let you guys know what we did, and you might get something out of this video that you might find useful. That's all I have for you guys today. Stay tuned for my 10-week bump date. I'll talk to you guys then. Bye!